as a trader. Check, are you setting yourself up for failure? These are some of the things you need to avoid as a trader, or some of the things that you need to really stay away from as a trader. Number one, lack of clear goals. Setting clear goals can help you achieve a lot of things as a trader. So imagine yourself going to a grocery store not knowing what you want to buy. You end up doing impulse buying, or you end up buying some things that you don't necessarily need at that moment. That's the same thing that happens as a trader. If you do not set clear goals, you end up doing unnecessary things, or sometimes you might see profits, but at the end you might not take that profit because you have your own estimated and realistic goal. You understand? So we really need to set realistic goals so that we can achieve them fast. These are some of the few examples of clear goals. Tell yourself to make $50 a week or $20 a week. It depends on where you are as a trader. This will help you to achieve this goal fast, and the feeling that you have achieving a certain goal you set for yourself is different, and it can improve your psychology so that you can do better. Invest in yourself basically, like some good things that will help you improve your trading, you understand? So that whenever you look at those things, you definitely point and say, this is trading. These are some of the few goals that I shared with you, but there are a lot of goals, a lot of achievable goals that you can set for yourself. Depends on where you are as a trader. So this was just a tip of an iceberg showing you that you can set goals like this. Insufficient education and training. As traders, we really need to learn every day. Wherever you go, whoever you meet, try as much as you can to learn from whoever that is closer to you. Give yourself time to understand how people approach the markets, how people deal with psychology. Don't overhype yourself saying that now I know everything. No, there is no one out there that knows everything. You really need to learn each and every single day. Always learn from your last trades, especially bad trades. The reason why we learn from past trades is for us to know um, if that same thing that made you lose comes again tomorrow. You know where to avoid, what time to avoid, what time to trade, what time to not trade for yourself. You know 99% of traders are losing because of simple things. Simple things as not following your rules, over trading, and some of these things that we always do daily. We take those things for granted, we take those things as little, but those are the only things that can make us lose money each and every day for years, for decades, for whatever the case might be. No, overhyping a setup can make you lose money for is wherever you see a setup and you say this is the one, this is the right setup. If I lose on this setup, I will not trade again. Swearing on setups, do not overhype a setup. Just let the trade do whatever it gotta do. Engage yourself in a lot of communities, a lot of productive communities. Wherever you see good communities, people discussing markets, people sharing knowledge, just get yourself there. Remove that pride. Go to wherever people are doing great things. Poor risk management. You do not apply risk management, you will find yourself not profitable in the long run. As a trader, you really need to know the, a currency that you are buying, a currency that you are selling, a commodity that you are buying, a commodity that you are selling, an index that you are buying, an index that you are selling. Depends with what you are trading. And after knowing that whatever that I'm buying right now, I must buy. If I have a specific trading account, I have to buy or sell with this risk. You don't just go in a trade without you calculating, without you telling yourself how much you are willing to put on that specific trade. You need to put a specific risk so that when you lose, you do not lose much, or you do not get your account blown. If you ever imagine, sometimes when you take a trade, you blow your account. After blowing your account, the market start moving in your favor. That's what I'm saying. If you do not apply risk management, you see market moving, but you do not have any equity to trade. So you really need to protect your capital so that whenever the market is now delivering according to your analysis, according to your trading plan, you then take again that trade and make money again. And make sure whatever that you are gaining, you are making more than what you are losing. Do not depend on your targets, depend on your risk. Your risk, whenever you open a trade, just think of your risk first before you even thinking of making a target. How much am I losing? If I'm losing this amount, am I comfortable of taking this loss? If I'm not comfortable, I wait for the perfect trade that can give me a good risk to reward ratio. So in my head, I'm always thinking, let's say I have a $20 account. I don't want to lose $10 on this account on one setup. So I'm waiting for a trade that is going to give me a setup that might get me involved in losing $2, $5. So that's how you improve your risk management technique. Poor risk management, you always be frustrated and you always blame the market makers, you always blame the brokers, you always blame your signal provider because you are over hyping a setup, as I said before, or you are over leveraging your account, and which is not nice on any investment. Few tips on how to manage risk. They use tools like position size calculator, use stop loss orders. You can diversify your income. Take a trade without a stop loss. Do not just take a trade with a stop loss in your head. Your emotions will kick in. And also diversify your income. If you have an account here, if you make something like $50 as profits, try as much as you can to remove $15 and put on another account. If you if you manage to make another profit again, diversify on a lot of accounts so that you do not stick on one account. It's emotional trading. With emotional trading, you are bound to destroy yourself as a trader. If you trade with emotions, you destroy yourself. There's nothing that has ever been built out there with emotions. You need to calm yourself down. You, whatever situation that you're going through, one trade will not get you out of that situation. You really need to think twice. Give yourself time. If you feel like you are not okay in the mind, avoid trading. Because if you force trading, there is nothing that is going to ever come out of that trade. You really need to think twice. It's far much better to try tomorrow than to start blaming yourself for taking a trade with emotions. Here, greed and revenge are the most dangerous tools in trading. That's the main reason why we always lose as traders, because of greed, revenge trade, and fear, bro. Sometimes we are scared to take a trade and you see the trade moving in your favor. Fear of losing, fear of losing is also closer to fear of making. If you're afraid to lose, just know that you're afraid of making money. How can you make profits when you are afraid to lose? Greed comes in. Sometimes you might make good profits, but the greed will keep you holding that trade, even though you see that trade is on extremes, or sometimes this trade is no longer healthy to hold. But greed will always kill you. Sometimes greed will kill you to a point you hold a trade that is in loss, hoping that it will come back. Revenge trade is also another tool that is destroying traders out there. You can never make profits. You can never be a profitable trader revenging trades. Professionalism comes when you accept your losses and then you move on. Then you wait for the best trading day. Whatever that happens on this day, it's fine. I'm moving on the next day with a different perspective and a fresh mind. I'm not looking back to the losses that I made, but I'm looking forward to make more profits. Whatever that I'm going to do today is not determined with what happened yesterday. So that's how basically we can grow as traders. To avoid emotions, we need planning, meditation, journaling, and to know the right time to take a break, and also the right knowledge. That's all we need as traders to fight back this dangerous disease. And as a trader, we are mentally sick. As traders, we are mentally sick, so we really need to take a break. We really need to meditate. We really, really, really need to stay away from the charts if we have the opportunity. It's not healthy to stay on charts 24/7, because some of us traders, we are literally suffering from diseases that we don't know. So yeah guys, I think we have reached the end of the video. If you find value in this video, please like, subscribe, turn on that post notification, click the link down below, join my Telegram community, join my WhatsApp channel, and do all of those good stuff. Share. Don't forget to pray. Cuckoo, bye.